Hi everyone, and welcome to my totem animal message for the month. I'm trying to keep up with all these things. As you may know, I've just come into blogging, so I'm doing fantastic with that at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun with it. But today I am looking at the animal totem message for the month of November. So I will just continue to shuffle until Spirit allows me to know when to actually stop, and we'll see what the month ahead lies. And with the animal medicine cards, it is a very spiritual connotation. It's a very spiritual message. So I'm just going to lay them out and just ask for whatever message and whatever totem is assisting us in the month of November. Wow, so I've drawn the wolf, everybody, if you can see that clearly. And the wolf card is a very symbolic message of, the wolf is known in the animal kingdom as a teacher. So when you draw the wolf card, it's reminding you on some level. And that doesn't mean you're a school teacher, by the way. It just means on some level here, the wolf is trying to allow you to bring out some of the better skills that you've got. And maybe those skills that you do have, it's time for you on some level to share those skills. And maybe it is about the teacher within coming forward and sharing the knowledge that's been given to you along the way. And sometimes that comes from or through ancestors. So you may have an old recipe that grandma had that has a significance to the family, and maybe it's bringing that old recipe out and sharing it with the younger generation in the family. But generally speaking, when the wolf steps into your month or into your reading or into your energy, basically it's reminding you that you have got innate ability, inner talents that often need to be brought out into the open, into the light. And whenever I draw the wolf card, if I was just doing a little reading for myself or just having a look at the cards, that would remind me to be a little bit humble and to also remember the teachings. Remember the teachings, not just the teachings from, we're looking at the ancestral teachings, what we've learnt from our parents, what we've learnt from our siblings, what we've learnt from the people that have come into our lives. So, but it's also about you standing tall and feeling comfortable in sharing your truth and being who you wish to be. And I think that's a really beautiful. I love the animal medicine cards, I must say. I have a very strong connection. When I first purchased my first deck of them many years ago, I was very blessed and honoured to be able to just look at them and actually know the symbolism behind them. Often people will say to me, why do we get a particular animal that's drawn to us? Well, that often is because, along our journey, we have a lot of different lessons that we're going to learn, some of them being spiritual, some of them being, more practical, but we always learn on a spiritual level. So the wolf is reminding us to be, be aware of our own inability to teach others, to guide others. It's also reminding you that within you, deep within you, you have many teachings that need to be brought to the surface and brought out into the world. So I do hope that the month of November for you is a beautiful month, and I have no doubt it will be. If anything, the wolf is reminding you to remain humble, but also allow your inner teachings to come to the surface. Allow the things that you've learned from teachers before or in past to actually assist you into the present. So the month of November is all about remembering, I guess, on another level. It's about remembering, reconnecting with the teachings of many things that we may have learnt along the way. For some of you, it may be things that you've learnt in the way of, from a childhood up to now, to adulthood, but for others it may be that the teachings are coming from elsewhere. You may also at the present moment be very connected with your spiritual path, so some of those teachings will be coming to the surface for you to actually put into practice. So, you know, we do need to sometimes stop and think. And, you know, at the present moment, it is a time where we're coming close to Christmas. So it is very important that we do be true to our spiritual path. And remember, you know, our parents may have taught us to be, I know my mother did, to be very thoughtful of others and to respect your elders and so forth. So this might be a time, the month of November, where we are doing that, where we are actually being reminded to allow the teacher within to come forward and for the knowledge that we've learned and the knowledge that we will pass on. It's a beautiful time to pass on the knowledge that you have. The memories sometimes that you have, because with those memories it come a lot of knowledge. So you may have spent time with your grandmother that your child never met. Maybe some of the things that she used to do, whether it be something in her recipes or something that she did with her knitting, or just some of the sayings that she had. Maybe it's time for you to really consider sharing those, imparting those parts of wisdoms that were imparted on you. So I hope that my message for the month with the animal totems are helping you, and I hope to see you next month. And I will say a very good goodbye for now, and also I will also bid you a namaste. Have a great day. Thank you.